Clint. My name is Anna D. Lopez Tucker, and I read your post, and I'm very encouraged by it because neurobiology is definitely something I'm very much interested in. Um, I really appreciate the way you covered the neurobiological model very well and very thoroughly. Nonetheless, I feel that this particular model falls short in some sense, that it does not discuss um, the social aspect of addiction as well as the spiritual aspects of addiction. Um, so, in for that reason, I did not connect with it 100%. I agree with a lot of the things that it states and a lot of the explanations that they give as far as neurotransmitters and such are concerned. Nonetheless, I do feel it's not holistic in nature. I also am a big fan of Dr. Leaf. I always say her name wrong. Carolyn Leaf, as you are. And one of the things that came to mind as I was reading your post was how you cover all the neuroscience that she stipulates in some of her writing, like however, what I didn't see was the spiritual aspect that Dr. Leaf does place into her books. For instance, in her book Switch on Your Brain, what was that, 2005, right? 2005, she has scriptures throughout all of her books stating how God gave us this ability. You know, for example, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. Second Timothy 1:7 is a book that, a scripture that she holds on to in regards to really controlling matters of the mind and, you know, capturing our thoughts. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God and take every thought captive to obey Christ. That's 2 Corinthians 10:5. That's the ESV version. And she uses this scripture to support how we're called to capture all our thoughts and make them obedient to Christ, but also how we're able, scientific link was that you can objectively observe your own thinking and then therefore capture your thoughts and change them. I was told many years ago that I could change the way I feel about a thing because I can change the way I think about a thing. In other words, my perspective could be changed. And while that's difficult, it's not impossible. For instance, Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." And science literally is finally seeing that the Bible is real and we can transform and renew our minds. Literally, like with imaging, they can see that all those neurotransmitters you were discussing in your post, we can force them to go a different route. And then in that sense, physically change our minds. So, with that being said, I was wondering, what is your spiritual outtake on addiction and what role does spirituality play in addiction, whether it is in, what is the word I'm looking for, in becoming addicted or in treating addiction? Again, thank you very much for your post. It was very insightful, and I really appreciate your time. Have a blessed day.